9:30 in the morning already.
Oh no, Miss Lady.
That is not that, girl.
That is a tiger.
Hey, good morning. If I'm in the traffic, little traffic, well, looking like one me have had free again today. What?
Christmas, man. It's
Yeah,
Christmas.
right.
Christmas countdown.
The Christmas, but yeah. Everybody, happy Christmas shopping day today, everybody. Everybody in last minute. You just do last minute or you just do what of it?
I used to.
Eh?
Yeah, not so much.
Yeah,
I did what I had to do on Saturday.
Yeah.
So if you ain't got nothing, I'm sorry. Because I done.
Yeah, boy, I have a long sorry list to write. It's funny. I have a sorry.
I don't
list
even think people expect anything these days.
Yeah. Thoughts and wishes.
Yeah. All the
Thoughts
best.
and wishes.
Yeah, boy. Long time I see you.
Lots of love, man.
Yeah, love and blessings.
Hope you have a great 2026.
Yep.
Yeah.
Big up.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, this a little salty with that.
So what would the police like for Christmas? It sounds like they have a list now.
Boy,
I want to ask a question. It's with the compliment of Swiftback, right? Send it here, send it there.
Boy, Swiftback coming in like a hero for some people.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Like a
Lifesaver.
hero.
Big up Brenda and everybody out there.
Yeah. When you go there, they have the things that they throw in the water. They save enough lives.
Yeah. That's all. Yeah. I don't even know how do you say something like this without people getting in the feelings, which I don't really care. But
Say it, man. Say it. Let me see if I get in my feelings.
Yeah, Marie.
Because I like to get my feelings.
Yeah, oh God, feelings on point. Let me read the article.
No.
Right?
Oh, yeah. You're hiding behind an article now.
Let me read it.
Yeah, not me.
No, so you go know where I'm coming from. So you'll get a string of where I'm coming from now. All right. So police officers working under inhumane condition. This comes from
A junior officer who just started.
No.
Comes from
Guess again.
the new prime minister.
Nah.
The new Minister of National Security.
No.
Comes from
Somebody who was away studying and they're back now.
no. Somebody in Bragsa.
No.
A hotshot engineer just won a big award for civil engineering in
Health and wellness.
the UK.
No.
Health and wellness?
No. Guess again.
Cuban doctors.
No.
Somebody who got arrested recently.
You're getting close. You're getting
I
one.
went to visit.
You're getting one. No. Genie, where you coming from?
Somebody in planning.
The planning, yeah, that's a good one.
No.
Who is it?
Where you coming from?
Deputy Commissioner of Police Frankie Joseph has told the High Court that
How long has Frankie Joseph been there?
that the nation's police officers are working in inhumane conditions at some stations. Question for you, Frankie Joseph. You just joined?
Why?
That's all I need to know.
You make an assistant commissioner real
You make
quick.
assistant commissioner real quick. You must have a godfather up there, boy. You just can join?
Were people afraid of the previous administration?
Like, really?
They must have been.
They must have been afraid of them.
You just...
What was there to be afraid of? You get to the position of assistant commissioner. There ain't much you could really do to me after that.
So the nation's second highest ranking police officer made the statements at the close of the criminal assizes in Kingston on Thursday and thanked lawyer Grant Connell for raising the issue once again. Joseph was the most senior police officer to attend the special sitting, with Commissioner of Police Enville Williams absent for yet another time. You like that part?
First to begin,
Where's the commissioner? Look, in all honesty, the commissioner should have gone by now.
listen, man.
You don't think so?
Keep him on
A new government,
new commissioner.
new commissioner.
Keep him on the same salary. Send him down sanitation to check dustbin, broom, and wheelbarrow.
No disrespect, but it should be a new commissioner.
Morning.
Morning. It's actually sad and refreshing at the same time, because it goes to show under the past government, the police commissioner or deputy police commissioner couldn't even mention that. They would have sent Ibala to go work.
But why?
No, because we had a dictator as a prime minister too cool. Because if the man they talk, the fear of repercussion that he shut up now is almost like a weight have been lifted off his shoulder. And it's like the reality that
Nah.
But no, it seems
No.
so though. It seems so.
No, I'll tell you why I said now, right? They would have come up through the ranks and they would have seen it year after, in fact, not even year, day after day after day. You seeing the conditions of them places, bro? You seeing bad shit
So
in the corner.
why now saying it?
Why now? That's my question. Why now? You're there all the
I
time.
think all this is evidence that previous administration were ruling, not governing. I know as much as we like to joke that boy dictatorship, whatever. Maybe people really felt like they were under a dictatorship.
Morning.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Morning, buddy.
Because I was afraid to speak out because if a doctor speak out against spoke out against the deterioration of a clinic and get his land taken away and given to squatters, then the man afraid that his land will get taken away, so he man keep quiet until administration change.
Good point. Good point.
It's like-
Listen, right? It's clearly evident that the previous government were willing to use all the powers of the state against individuals,
I could tell you about that.
right? They were willing to do it.
Yeah.
Not just that it was possible to do, that they actually did it. They were willing to use all those powers to
It feels like there was always a threat of something.
fakery over people.
All right, Kamala.
You know what I mean? That's it. That is I don't think St. Vincent has come to terms with that. I know St. Vincent decided that they didn't want it anymore, right? And they voted him out. And I think while he's still around, they have no chance of getting back in power, right? However bad the NDP might be, because they don't want to go back there. Because as you rightly say there, we weren't governed, we were ruled, and people. It would seem to me that people don't want to go back down that road.
Yeah.
Right? This when you hear people say, boy, they feel like the place is lighter.
That's a damning statement.
It's a damning statement.
Morning.
Yes, fellas, morning. What is getting vexed? Some of these ULPites, you have to call them that, who not only try to justify, but now try this kind of sarcasm that really not working for them. Right?
Yeah, but you have to just leave it be, though, man. I see it, and I just think it's slightly sad.
No, but what I'm saying is, you tie it to win, and this is why people feel like St. Vincent is liberated since elections. People feel like they could speak again. People feel like they could breathe again, because that's how it was. It was depressing for the last 25 years.
Yeah, I don't think it was always as depressing as it became, but
Morning.
in the end, it definitely was.
Yeah, that guy called has a point. If that doctor is a single individual could have fight so hard, why the commissioner of police who control the whole force, a big body, couldn't fight and shut down the station?
But this is what I'm
to
saying.
help.
This
So
is my
to
point.
hold the broom and the map and the places for them to go. I agree.
This is my point. I get the point where people couldn't talk and yada 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 yada. But this is your police high command.
Yeah, but maybe he wouldn't be commissioner next week.
He's not commissioner now.
Yes. he
No,
is.
but maybe he knows. He knows that the new government aren't going to be vindictive on that kind of thing. But look, man, I think we downplay what we've just come out of.
It was rough.
I think for
was
a
rough.
lot of people,
It
it
was
was traumatic.
Yeah.
It's like you're finding a battered child and
Yeah.
trying to bring them back to the real world.
Yeah.
And they're still having nightmares.
And they're still having nightmares, and they're still going back around the people that used to abuse them and that kind of
What
thing,
the
right?
hell I hate here?
And it's sadder. It really
If
is
it's sad.
It really is sad. But I think the worst part of all of this, though, is that the Constitution allows it.
Morning.
So we change, now it's tough to speak out. You blame the New York administration then?
Say that again?
No, he can't. It can't
The
be.
blaming the administration, not so finally speak out.
No, I don't think
No,
he's blaming.
no,
I don't think
can't.
he's blaming. I don't
Can't.
think he's blaming. I don't think he's blaming.
Can't. You know, he's just highlighting that, highlighting the conditions and
Yeah.
all that. But the point
If
I'm
you want
making-
good police work, you have to provide them with good tools.
Hey, man.
Somebody on the live says a big rat had passed by me 2 months ago. I swear it was a cat. The policeman laugh and say,
That is not a cat, boy. That is a tiger. And this is the thing. It's not that you're vexed he talking out. I ain't vexed he talking out. I'm actually happy that the high command could see it. But Jesus Christ, it was in your eye all the time. Man sleeping with the man.
So it really should be explored. Why
No.
would somebody, as in such a senior position,
No.
be willing
Yeah.
all that time to keep their mouth shut?
Because the previous government ruled by fear, not by love. It's fair.
Yeah.
It's fair. It was clear as day. It became fair.
Well, this here cements it again.
Yeah, it became fair.
If your police high command can't say nothing to you of how the officers sleep and being treated or whatever, and now that you're gone, I can call and say, whoo.
I had some things I
Boy.
wanted to talk about.
Now that you're gone, let me tell you something, bus station. You see them doghouse and all them things.
And that's why the former PM should step down completely, because
Nah.
if he has any love for the ULP, you know what I mean? The ULP is going to have to go through a painful divorce. Huh?
I will have the
Lindsay
house.
Browning on the live says, low to no lighting, smells horrible when you enter the station in Kingstown.
Let me even go there. Let me do
Yeah,
it.
this is another one. This one is on public health by
Let me do it.
Mr. Rohan Deshang.
Mhm.
Having worked in the Ministry of Health and Wellness for the almost 24 years, I think I'm qualified to speak on healthcare in SVG. I was employed as a consultant surgeon and urologist since 2002, February. Below is a synopsis of my personal experiences in this period of time. All I can say is that it is in shambles. Primary health care at the level of the district clinics, including preventative care, maternal and child health is second to none, but the elderly are neglected. Most of my elderly diabetics do not know what is a HbA1c test, and we employ doctors as DMOs who can't speak English or understand our culture, while many trained ones are sitting at home jobless. And it goes on and on. But you're gonna get a lot of this, huh?
Yeah.
You're gonna get a lot of this. People who are now feeling like they could speak freely.
DMO's district medical officer.
Huh?
DMO's
Yeah.
district
Yeah.
medical officer.
I do think, though, right, that in order to prevent it reoccurring, and I'm not suggesting in any way that Dr. Friday has those tendencies, but there really needs to be like
Constitutional reform.
well, there needs to be that. I think there also needs to be an exploration, like an investigation, as to why people wouldn't speak out.
Yeah.
Right? Because you don't want to fall back into this.
Morning.
Hey, morning. Question for Luke. Luke, do you think when Ralph was there, when on the end, before he went and joined with the Labour Party, right?
Mhm.
And persons that guy Staker and Mike Brown and all of them were there. All right. The Labour Party had some guidelines, but as these guys faded away, probably about 10 years ago.
Mhm.
All right, he went back to his old MNU ways, which is this communist. Because remember, he studied after that. Do you think that is a problem? You know what I mean? It's just this dictated everything. I don't know what's going on with this guy.
I think, like, as Chris has been preaching for years,
Yeah, and yes.
keeping the populace
Poor.
relatively poor, destroying the middle class, destroying a lot of the institutions that used to exist. Right? I think just created that open book for him to do what he wanted.
Sad but true.
There was no middle class. Normally the middle class would be the ones that would be more concerned about public policy.
Yeah.
Right? They're too afraid to talk because they don't want to lose their houses or their scholarships for their children.
Right.
The poor were so poor that they locked into survival. They don't have time.
Choice. They
don't have time for that.
Yeah. Morning.
Well, look, not only that, this is very funny. Grace Walters kept her mouth shut concerning the state of the hospital, and she got promoted to advisor of the new acute hospital.
Yep.
So maybe the commissioner, the guy was actually keeping his mouth shut, thinking that he would have got a promotion and get a couple $1,000 over the pay that he is getting now.
Yeah. I think like we've also, despite the PM telling us, the former PM telling us otherwise, we are not a merit-based society. Government hasn't run on meritocracy, right? So you could go away, you could, maybe your parents mortgage their home to send you away because you're a brilliant scholar. You go and get, superb training from the best American universities, etc. And you come back and you still have to play second fiddle to somebody who's essentially uneducated in your field.
Yeah, who you vote for again?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Expertise was not rewarded, and it wasn't really respected either.
Affiliation.
So you tell somebody who's an expert that essentially they have to stand down because the politician knows better.
That makes sense.
That's madness.
Remember what happened to Dr. Murray? Oh, it's the same person. Yeah, I guess that's the same reference. Yeah, Dr. Murray. Look what happened to Dr. Murray. Look what happened to Dr. Murray.
So you eventually you cowered everybody else into
submission,
into subservience. Yeah.
Keep them like that, and you will.
And the business community was continually attacked and targeted because you didn't want that independent voice to be out there. So an independent, successful business person could go out there and speak freely because essentially there was nothing you could do to them. So the best way to tackle that is to make sure there aren't too many of those around. Yeah. The only people, not the only, but the majority of the people that seem to make it seem to be affiliated with the party.
It's scary.
It's a real corruption of the system. Huh?
Mm-hmm. Man, I could tell you about the system.
And it's becoming fairly, like, I think it's always been obvious to people, but people have been almost scared to think it. You're in survival mode.
You're looking out for yourself and your family.
And this is why any ULP politician, unless they come to terms with this and accept that even maybe they were coward in their actions, we're not going to support them.
Listen, this may sound funny, right? But would you believe or would you say that even within their organization, as in him,
same thing.
And I said this to somebody the other day. When you see Sabi on social media and them little stupid thing, they cutting this and this and that and that and that. That is how he cope. That is his coping mechanism,
Well, it may be that, or it may be him trying to reassert himself.
I want to stay relevant now. So
no, not just stay relevant, but it may be Sabi trying to say
reindoctrinate himself into society.
I'm trying to induct myself or kind of escape it.
But I was saying the corporate, they want to get back out there now, so I do the things to slip in, ease in it, and that's what you're doing.
And maybe distance myself from some of that.
Somebody else on the live is offering an interesting perspective. Stevenson Lees says, "You guys not easy boy. All you know better. These same people is ULP to them heart, and they did work against the NDP. Them love Ralph to them heart, and is not about afraid to talk. They just love Ralph."
All
right, but it does beg a question. I
could be.
There's a part of that I agree. I think they were afraid to talk. I think that they were potentially selfish, that they didn't care about the hundreds of junior officers below them once they were good.
Yeah.
Right? If I were Friday, I hearing it, but I still removing you. You know what I mean? I'm still removing you. I applaud it. Well said. I agree.
Yeah. Once a dog suck an egg,
But
still going suck egg.
you had 20 years to tell us that.
And you never did. And this is my point. You were there for 20 years, bro.
I would respect them. I would maybe even seek their counsel on certain things.
Point well made.
But I don't think you
But
could stay in that position.
I don't way around me. Because you watch your juniors go through that.
I need a police service or police force that is responsible to the people and not just to their own pocket. Right? So I would commend him. I'd tap him on his back and I'd say, nice speech. But you still got to go, man.
Bro, it was nice. I like you. Big up that because it tell me you listen to Grants. You know, nice.
You were too senior to keep your mouth shut.
Yeah, the rank you be.
Yeah. I don't expect a junior corporal to be saying that.
You go into work every day. You passing in and out of that barracks there. And I'm guessing you probably have gone to others as well. And you have seen it for years. Yeah. All of a sudden, no.
So I don't know what his politics is, but it's a bit late now. Friday and the NDP have already pointed out these things.
It ain't no, they can't get a good washroom.
They no longer need the police to be on their side to say, yes, this is what is happening. Yeah. They've already pointed that out. They don't need the police to tell them the failures.
Or at least not the hierarchy.
Not the hierarchy, yes.
Yeah, there's a quote from Connell on the article as well.
Mm-hmm.
He says, Commissioner Connell said, he's a deputy commissioner. You have to stand up for your men. And if you didn't want to stand up before, stand up now.
But that could also go for the commissioner. Because he went through the same ranks too. And you was the big man on the chair. You ain't doing nothing.
I would almost add to that his way of standing up now would be to step down.
Fellas, I did you a disservice.
I did you a disservice. I failed you.
Yeah. I have failed.
Yeah.
I graciously bow out. That's all it is.
As Roy Keane would say, you're living in cuckoo land.
It's true. It's true.
Amidst the shells, the sounds, the excitement of the season. Find joy. Give joy this Christmas. Only with Hot 97.1. 7.1.